the words that my coach first said to me are the reason why I stayed. I told him about my martial arts background. He goes, "I love it when God brings me other martial artists." And to me, that meant this guy's a different coach.
I'm here with Joey Lawrence, amateur MMA fighter here out of New England. His recent victory, he's 1-0 now as a kickboxer at 145 pounds. He last fought for NEF on our last show, I think like 1 week ago now. Joey, how's the feeling being 1-0?
It's feeling great. I mean, I'm just getting started, but the high I got off of just competing, not including winning, just competing in itself felt great. Like I can't wait to get back in there and do it again. Um, like reviewing footage, looking at it. I'm only. I mean, I've only fought once. I've won, so I'm looking to do it again.
Yeah, yeah. And so, how did you feel going into the cage for the first time?
Um, I knew initially, like during my fight camp, I knew I'd probably be pretty confident. But and I was very confident, like all throughout training, like I knew I'd feel good. But it felt a little jarring when I first walked into the town hall and I saw the cage for like by itself for the first time. Like
Yeah.
just actually being able to see the cage and the empty seats and everything, knowing that in about 4 or 5 hours I was gonna go out there and try and like knock another dude out.
Yeah.
It's and so that I think was the first time I felt a little nervous, I would say.
Hmm.
And then just building up to it. Obviously, you get the butterflies and your heart rate goes up a little bit. But when it came time to actually walk out and I heard my song playing, like totally different person. Like I chilled right out. And it felt great. Like actually seeing the crowd and getting to hear them cheer, and that's what I wanted. And it
Yeah.
felt like I was supposed to be there. It felt incredible.
That's awesome. Yeah, it is. It's really cool to like, we all get there early. We see just the empty cage, the empty arena, the empty stadium. And it's just like the fighters, you can go in the cage and whatnot. But then it's a totally different feel once it's actually like showtime, 7 o'clock, and then everything starts happening, and then you look out behind the curtain, look out behind backstage, and the whole place is just packed and it's loud and the music's going and the lights are going, and then it's your time. It's your turn to walk up, and then you come out, and it's just like all eyes are on you.
I know, and that's I love that. It felt freeing. I didn't feel like, oh my God, there's a lot of people watching me. I'm like, thank God there's a lot of people watching me. Like I've wanted this,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's what I felt during my training camp was like, this is what I want, and
yeah.
it finally. So
That's awesome. And what gym do you train out of?
New England,
New England, and where's that based out of?
Salem, New Hampshire.
Salem, New Hampshire. Okay. So who's your head coach over
Raymond Shoddy.
there? Okay. Do you have a lot of I'm assuming you have a lot of good training partners over
Oh, absolutely. We have Justin Olivero who just fought with NEF also.
there? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's a very good guy. He's champion kickboxer as well. Um, a lot of really good talent over there. Some very strong jiu-jitsu guys as well.
Mm-hmm.
I know I started off in kickboxing, but uh, I want to expand my career, so
Yeah.
obviously I took branch out into MMA. So training jiu-jitsu is really good, and they have really good talent over there. So
Okay, nice, nice. And so, what did you think about your opponent, William Lagasse? He was a pretty tough dude. He stayed in there all 3 rounds. You guys were just banging it
he
out for three
did-
rounds. He would
I
not go down.
he was incredible. Like I talked to him afterwards, super respectful, like incredible guy. A little bit of trash talk before the fight, but that's kind of what you do.
Hmm.
It's not nothing crazy, but uh, he was a very respectful afterwards. I got to meet his son, um, but during the fight, he came out like we had a game plan in mind. Like I had watched his previous footage and I kind of understood what he was gonna do a little bit. Um, when I saw that I got to his eye,
Mm.
because that was like in the first round, I believe, his eye started swelling. Uh, my kind of plan went out the window a little bit, and I was just like, I'm gonna attack the hell out of that eye.
Hmm.
Like we knew he wanted to throw those head kicks because he got a previous knockout with that head kick.
Hmm.
So the plan was to just pressure him, pressure him,
Hmm.
pressure him, and it worked. But I saw that eye and I got hungry. I was like, oh, I. and he did a good job. He stayed in there. He was an absolute warrior. That third round, he got like a second wind. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
Where he got
Yeah.
this wind, and I was like, oh my god! Like he
Yeah.
caught me with an uppercut that like it reverberated throughout the whole venue. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, he was doing a good job. I remember on commentary, like I remember that round, but he was doing a good job at keeping like this, so he
Hmm.
could block his shots, but then come back up with an uppercut. He was doing a
Hmm.
great job of that. I think that's from his boxing background, definitely like being close in the pocket and then blocking and then coming back up with a uppercut and a jab.
Yeah, his boxing was very clean, very clean. But I was aware of his straights, so I was trying to stay
Hmm.
off. And but
Hmm.
you get lost a little bit. It was only my first fight, and I
Yeah.
want to go back and improve. So
So, what made you want to do kickboxing first instead of MMA?
I wanted to get that striking experience, like the feeling of the crowd and everything, and
Hmm.
understanding what it felt like to be able to use what I know at full force. Like
Hmm.
I this was like the first time I could really let my hands go
Hmm.
because you don't want to hurt your sparring partners. You don't want to knock them out during training or anything.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get a feel for that first, get a feel for the violence and the chaos before I stepped into MMA because there's a lot of elements in MMA. You
Yeah.
know, I got to watch out for the takedowns. I got to watch out for submissions, just general control time, ground and pound. Like I wanted to take all that away and just
Hmm.
focus on let me punch a dude. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that's a great idea. What were your thoughts in the locker room? Both locker rooms are pretty tight.
they
It
were.
was pretty hot in there too.
I was well the whole week we were like, damn, the red corner got all the nice stuff because I remember my hotel was nice. I loved Hotel Rumford. Like
Mm.
it was great, super cute little room, but my AC didn't work.
Oh no.
And yeah, I know. I was like, I was dying the night before the fight. I got like zero sleep. And I remember my two cornermen, one of them came up later and they needed a place to stay. So they stayed at the other hotel that the red corner was staying at. I believe it was like uh, seaside something. It was like near a river.
Hmm.
And they were like, "Oh no, our place is super nice. It was like a bed and breakfast." They were like, they were having a great time, and I'm over here dying because my AC's not working. And then we get to the fight, and we go up, and Red Corner's like training area was bigger than ours.
Yeah.
So Red Corner had like a larger mat space, and we were all like cramming in there. I was like,
Yeah.
"Come on,
You guys are in like a hallway.
yeah, yeah." But it was great either way. Like I personally didn't mind, but I just thought it was funny how Red Corner like had all their like pampered little stuff, and we were
Yeah.
dying over the corner.
That's funny. That's funny.
Mm.
That's small town amateurs.
Yeah, yeah.
Promotion, I guess. I don't know.
Mm.
So after this win, what was your were you what'd you do after your win the next day?
I went to Old Orchard Beach actually. I brought my girl up with me. She came to see the fight and everything, and then we went to Old Orchard right afterwards.
Hmm.
And it just kind of reeling off the wind, just thinking about it the whole time. Like
Yeah.
it feels surreal, like
Yeah.
I actually did that. I went up
Yeah.
and it's just in my head still, and the hunger and drive to go and do more is
Yeah.
still fresh in me.
Yeah.
But just celebrating at Old Orchard, nothing too crazy. I think the craziest stuff happened probably the night before the fight. Like we were we were staying, in Hotel Rumford,
Yeah.
and uh, we all like I have buddies that train in Nashua from KTA, so
Mm.
we were friendly with them, and uh, we were all gonna go out to eat at Hotel Rumford the night before the fight. So we're all on our way inside, and this dude, totally drunk out of his mind, comes walking towards us, and this is like a group of fighters. There's like five or
Yeah.
six standing there, and he's like, "You guys, wait, 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 wait!" And then he starts freestyle rapping. He just starts freestyle in front of all of us, and we all just stand there, kind of listening to it. I'm laughing to myself, dying because it's hilarious. And so he finishes freestyling, right? Some of the guys are vibing with him. He pulls out a flip phone, The dude takes out a flip, opens it up, and starts reading lyrics off, and he keeps going. The dude
Oh
keeps
my
going,
gosh.
and so I think at some point we're like, "All right, this is enough," and we just kind of walked away. And it was so funny because the locals know him.
Yeah. Oh
The
boy.
locals know that dude. And then we get into the restaurant, and I don't even know what this was about, but about 20 minutes into us eating, like they were playing karaoke, and this group of like 10, 15 women, all wearing like bright red afros and like, trippy like hippie clothes come
Mm-hmm.
in. And it was just like everyone totally lost their minds. It got super chaotic. Like we took photos with them because it felt like a fever dream.
Yeah.
Like I nearly like I struggled really hard cutting weight.
Yeah.
Like it was terrible. I thought I nearly died, and seeing that made me think I actually died cutting weight, and this was all not you know, like,
Yeah. You're like,
it was.
oh wait, maybe I'm still cutting weight. Where am I?
I know. Like maybe I dropped because I went on a run,
Yeah.
and I had to stop on the side of the road a few times because I was like dying, and I thought one of those times I had stopped and not gotten back up, and this was all fake. Like
Yeah.
it was so weird for such a small town like that, you know.
Yeah.
But Robert as character, it absolutely does.
That's Maine. That's yeah,
Yeah.
that's Maine. Small town in Maine. That's what you're gonna get. Oh,
hmm
that's really funny. Speaking of cutting weight, what did you cut from?
Um, Around like 155, 165. My scale wasn't calibrated, so I always thought I was 155.
Hmm.
And then I start cutting weight, and I used the proper scale, and my weight was like 158. I was like, what?
Hmm.
So I think I was like 165 or at least 160 around
Hmm.
there at about
Hmm.
10 pounds.
Yeah. So, what's your experience in the past in martial arts? Did you grow up doing it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually did. My dad was the first person to teach me.
Hmm.
So I started when I was about 6 years old, and he owned his own Kempo karate school.
Hmm.
So I started off doing Kempo karate. Absolutely loved it. Like it was my favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that till I was about 12, 13. I was an instructor, so I was helping teach all the other younger students. And then I kind of, went away for a little bit and then really came back to it when I was about 18. Um, my dad closed his martial arts school in Goffstown, New Hampshire, and then opened it up again in Hillsborough.
Hmm.
And so we were teaching there. Like I was teaching classes. I was pretty much running a lot of the classes, just general Kempo karate. But I started getting into jujitsu at about that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I got really into it. So I started just training jujitsu nonstop. I loved it. Just the idea of sparring and being able to like put a lot of effort
Mm-hmm.
in and I got tapped out for a week straight, but it felt so freeing,
Yeah.
and and then that's where it really started. And then from there, I gravitated a lot towards striking because I kind of have that background already.
Yeah.
So
Wow. That's
I
awesome.
fell in love with it through jujitsu.
Yeah. Nice. So, did you always know you wanted to fight when you were younger, or was it more of you got
I
older and then you wanted to try it out?
When I was younger, I definitely wanted to have an advanced understanding of martial arts. Like
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to get really good at it.
Mm-hmm.
I I don't know if I ever really wanted to fight. I think probably when I was about 18, I was like, this is something that I really want to somehow make a living off of
Mm-hmm.
because my passion. Like I eat, sleep, and breathe it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think at around that time, I was like, I feel like I can do something to make this work.
Yeah. Definitely. That's awesome.
Mm.
And so, how did you find New England top team?
Um, so where I live in Hillsborough, there's literally nothing.
Hmm.
Like I live in the middle of nowhere also. So uh I would always drive down to Manchester all the
Mm-hmm.
time to go do anything because Manchester's our closest
Yeah.
city. And I was just looking around at different places. I trained at KTA for a little while, and then I found I don't know. I just stumble across doing a top team. And uh, I remember when I first got in there, uh, the words that my coach first said to me are the reason why I stayed. I told him about my martial arts background. And he goes, "I love it when God brings me other martial artists." And to me, that meant this guy's a different coach. Like he's not like the others. You know, he wasn't looking at me in a from like a financial perspective or
Mhm.
anything. Oh, I have a martial artist in front of me. I want to cultivate this,
Mhm.
and he really did. Like the difference in training that I feel with top team is like my coach is very good with um, refining my technique while also allowing me to be expressive. You know,
Mhm.
because I feel like a lot of places, a lot of like Muay Thai places specifically drill you into like this is how you should fight.
Yeah.
Like you got to fight
A
like a
strict
Thai fighter.
system. Yeah.
Exactly, you got to fight exactly like a Thai fighter,
Yeah.
and you lose a lot of your own personal style. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, we all have two arms, we all have two legs, but we use them in different ways, and
Mhm.
that's what I felt like top team really helped me cultivate was I could he'd be strict on me. Like we would obviously have certain drills, and he'd want me to keep my hands up at certain times when I'd
Mhm.
want to. But like he allowed me the freedom to experiment,
Mhm.
and that's what I feel would like help build styles.
Yeah.
And this is like the entertainment business too. Like you have to be an entertaining fighter at the same
Mhm.
time, right? And
Yeah.
if I like a textbook, I mean, you know, you could get pretty boring, but I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I feel like if I could just have the freedom and the liberation to move throughout space in an entertaining way, like people are gonna love it
Yeah.
and really help me with that. So
Well, that's awesome. That's good. I'm glad he allows you to, be you, be the
yeah,
artist, be the martial artist. You know, you
mm-hmm.
can't, if someone's looking to do something, you can't just like put them into a little box and show them how to do this one specific thing. In MMA, it's better
Mm.
if you show them you can do it this way, but also what other way would you want to do it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's an art. At the end of the day, it's an art,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and art is unique. You know, it shouldn't all look the same because then it loses its flavor.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I grew up in Littleton, New Hampshire. I'm from Littleton.
Oh, okay, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Hey,
I live in Portland now, Portland,
okay,
Maine. But
yep,
I grew up all 18, 20 years of my life in Littleton.
nice,
Yeah.
good, representing
Yeah.
your main now.
Yeah.
Who do you
What'd you say you cut out?
side with now? New Hampshire or Maine? Who do you
I
like
still
better?
like New Hampshire, New Hampshire, New Hampshire. New Hampshire all the way. It's always going to be that way.
Mm,
Live free or die.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Uh, that's awesome. So when are you looking to get back into the cage again?
Um, I don't want to speak too soon. I'm hoping
Hmm.
this month. I'm hoping at the end of this month. If not, I'll be back with NEF the next show they got. Like
Yeah.
I've Matt Peterson was absolutely incredible to work with. Like
Hmm.
phenomenal dude. And you know, we talked after the fight, and he was like, I'd love to have you back on the next card, and I'd love to be there. So
Hmm.
when next show NEF is putting on, I'll be there.
Nice. And do you have anyone in mind? Do you want to fight?
Nah, no one in particular at the moment. I still got some work I want to put in, and just kind of uh, you know, throw someone my way. Throw someone my way. I'll
Hmm.
do that this time. I'll make a game plan, study them,
Yeah.
refine technique a lot more. I'm just looking to get back in there and eat. I'm hungry. You know,
We need to feed this man. NEF. Give him an opponent.
Exactly. I want to put on a fight. That's what I want. I want to put on a show. As long
Yeah.
as I get an opponent that's willing to do that, like I'll be happy. You know, I
Yeah.
as long as we can wake up the people of whatever town we're in, we get those loud cheers. I'll be
Yeah.
happy.
I mean, that venue got really loud because it was so small. Like, it was really loud all night. It was great.
Who was the guy? Uh, One of the main fighters that came out. I don't know if it was the second to last fight or the third to last fight. They got loud.
The
They got all the
Bryce
all the
Whittemore and then the other smaller dude who's the wrestler. I
Yes,
totally just forgot his name.
yes, I know. And I met him at the after party too.
Oh yeah.
Super chill guy. They went nuts for him though because he was from Maine. Everyone was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. All the people from Maine. Whenever someone from Maine fighting in Maine, that people go crazy. Absolutely
"Yeah,
crazy.
I know. I loved it.
It's great.
It was hot in there though. It was hot.
Oh my, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was sweating the entire night in my suit. Speaking of suits, I saw you were all dressed up too. I was
I
like, who is this
uh,
guy? Is he fighting or is he gonna be part of my commentary team?
I hey, look good, play good, right?
Yeah,
I came into the fight wearing that suit. Like, I showed up, went to the bag, and took it off, and I had it ready because I thought we were gonna do post fight interviews because I know the
yeah,
last card did that. The last
yeah,
card post fight interviews, so I'm like, I'm gonna look, respectable, like a professional because that's what I
yeah,
am. And and I pretty much just threw it on and just chilled out for the rest of the day. So just walking around in a suit. But hey, it does no harm to look good.
yeah. No, I mean it's full circle of being a fighter, I guess.
Exactly, exactly. Professionalism.
Yeah,
It's a journey. Um, and I have a lot of respect for my opponent. William did a tremendous job of like helping put on that show.
hmm
And I just can't wait to do it again. I
yeah,
just can't. Like I, to me, I'm only 22,
mm.
so I feel like the sky's the limit. I know I'm gonna look back at this footage, and I was just training yesterday in the gym, and I could feel it. I could feel a difference.
hmm
You fighters talk a lot about how like they spar different after they've already had a
yeah,
fight, and you feel it. And I never understood that until now.
yeah.
It
No, that's it.
feels
Yeah, like every time you step into the cage, because I've fought 2 times, but like every
oh nice.
time it's like you like level up, even if you win or you lose. You like thank you for coming on the show today. I really appreciate it. It was an amazing performance out of you for your debut.
Thank
It definitely looked like you had lots of experience, and you did not look like an amateur. It was really both of you guys. You were there to fight, and that's what I said on the commentary. Like these guys are here to fight. I like it when two amateurs come into the cage and they accept the fact that they're gonna get hit and they just throw down and want to win the fight. And both of you guys did that. So that was amazing performance out of both of you. Can't wait to see
thank
you fight again.
Absolutely. Just a huge thank you to my opponent, William. He did absolutely phenomenal. There wouldn't be a fight without him. Like, it takes two to tango, and uh, I would I stand firmly by the belief that he's my opponent, not my enemy, and I really respect him. Tremendous dude in and outside of the cage. And my cornerman, Justin and Pedro. Uh, those two are so fun to hang out with. Like they're incredible. I'm glad I had them in my corner. It felt like I was going out there with brothers, and they really like to have your own brothers in your corner is a blessing, and I couldn't have asked for anyone better. And my coach Ray, my coach Shane, he had a fight too the same day I did. He was over in Chicago, boxing tournament. He won. Like we were winning all around a top team, and Shane's a phenomenal boxer. I learned so much from him. I learned so much from everybody. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's a journey, and you learn from the people you train with. And I couldn't have asked for a better team. And I would love to see us all grow together. I'd love to see if Justin could get another fight and, become champ again. Uh, and just watch all of us grow and improve because this is, this is a lifestyle,
Mm-hmm.
and we all want to win, but like I just can't wait to go out there and do it again. And massive respect to everybody, everybody. Nothing but love and respect.
Nice.